Okay, amor.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. And as the title of the live stream should suggest at this moment, today is a big day. Is a big day for. Let me just switch this up. Give me just a little second. Today is a big day for the server. It's the essentially not the first, but one of the largest updates we have delivered to date. It's the happily named July 13th update. And in today's stream, I'm going to be talking about what has changed, going into a little bit of depth on what exactly has changed, what this means for the server, talking a little bit of server things in general. If you guys have any questions about how the server is run, operated, etc. And I'll also be reviewing some of the bases that have been built thus far. We had a starter base competition a while ago that was won by Glitter Kitty and Sparkle Pup, and I'm going to be checking out the other bases who probably did not have as much recognition or not that many people saw. And yeah, so that's the order of what we're going to be doing. But first, I'm going to be, yes, my inventory is an absolute mess, and I'm going to be talking about what exactly has changed in this update. Many on the Discord server have already seen it at this point, I'm guessing. Watching the stream of Ghost Snakes. Hey, Astro. Hey, hey. So let's start. Many in the Discord will probably have already seen, but those who have not, let me actually get a list. Let me just turn on my phone. Let me just get a list here. Oh, my shit is gone. Oh? Oh well, we already have some technical difficulties. Uh, do you guys not read the Discord? Did you not read the Discord? It's possible. Yeah. Astro. There was a bug where it now showed 6 rows. It was meant to always be 3. Squig made an announcement of this a while ago. It was not. You were not meant to use the last 3 things. Um. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Let me just open Discord on my phone so I can talk about the news and what has changed. Let me just get to the announcements portion. And alright. So, the first change, and one of the most meaningful ones, is yes, yes, I am doing it now. Alright, first one is this thing. It's called Money Shops, a new GUI that we have that essentially allows you to trade the in-game money for a variety of perks that previously you could only acquire via the server store. The server store being the online store where you can pay real-world money to aid the development and the upkeep of the server, and you get a couple of things in return. You can buy a plushie key and rare crate keys. There are two other, yes, there are 2/3 other key types that you cannot buy, except for this thing. Okay, this is probably okay, this is a bug. This is not meant to be here. This crate has already been gone. You can also buy claim blocks for a variety. You can buy up to 10,000 with a surprisingly high amount of money, which up until now was hard to find. That is going to change. I'll get to that in a little second. You can also buy chat GUI colors if you've seen many of the members with an actual colored text. This is exactly why that is. 6-row ender chest, which essentially gives you an ender chest that is, now it's back, but it gives you an ender chest that is this size, essentially. You can buy unlimited set homes, which is something that this plus this could only be acquired via rank. This is an extra perk. This could always be essentially acquired via the server store. But now, if you don't have the physical money to donate to the server, you can still get these things. We are a non-pay-to-win server. We've always been committed to that. We are non-competitive by default, and we want to keep that commitment, and this is one of the ways that we found of doing this. Now, all of those prices are relatively high, and up until now, the real main main mon-making method was just doing /quests, where you do all of these quests and you'd get a certain amount of money. Now, voice crack, sorry. Now, this is the server shop. Now, it was meant to be /shop, but that is bugged. There's a couple of bugs with that. So for now, it's /market. And what this allows you to do is if you have crops, for example, you can now sell them for a quite high amount. Some of them may be relatively low. Some of these, for example, carrots, potatoes, and beetroot are at 75 cents, essentially 75 cents in money. You could sell sugarcane for $1 each, or you could sell cactus for an absolute eye-watering $4.25. So yeah, I'm most definitely going to be building a cactus farm because that is just insane. While I did not know exactly what it was going to be, now let me actually show my base. So yeah, this is Cidade de Luso. Yes, this is meant to be kind of a Portuguese city. Most of the signs are in Portuguese. I was already preparing because I knew that the market was coming, including everyone. Everyone knew that market was coming. I was preparing for this, and therefore I have a variety of crops to start selling. And everyone is having fun with a lot. So yeah. Now, what else have we done in terms of adjustments? World border. Now, this has since expanded. It was before at 3.5k blocks, and now it's at 5,000. I was initially a little bit skeptical. I was actually quite a bit skeptical at first about expanding it because my thought, and I actually share this with the rest of the team, My thoughts were always that bases in Minecraft, especially in some older seasons that we did, were just kind of too far away. The sweet spot, I think, was season 3, was SquigCraft 3, where I remember having a base, which I named Foxera, and to the north there was Texi, to the south there were two other bases, but they were never really that far away. And this was actually something that I enjoyed a lot and gave a little bit more cohesion. No one really felt apart. The last season before this one, season 5, was an absolute mess, at least in terms of this, because every base was essentially split separate by more than 1,000 blocks. And if this was a server, imagining like 2B2T, maybe that would be fine, or a long-standing server, most people would never end up filling the space. So the main justification for separate bases would be space constraints, because if they are way too close, you could not claim, you could not advance your base, but this is the land that exists currently for Lusitania, for the city of Luzo. I want to expand it to here, but that's about it, and this is tiny. Yes, there's another one here, but to the point where I would get here would take quite some time, so I don't think it is going to be much of an issue anyway. But I also do understand that a lot of people already made servers. Oh, hey, hey, hey. He called me black. Okay, okay, I'm kind of black, but yeah. Um, what happened in the server is that even though the world border was nowhere near as large, and what essentially happened is that with RTP, a lot of people started building bases much closer. For example, Lost, Tomica, Temple of Squig, and Andre. This is not being in use, but for example, these ones are not more than 300 blocks. Then there's Lusitania, Bemes, Texi, something down there that I'm not going to show, and this was just a marker that I had. Can you see? Check Luzo Market. Godfather following you out. Check Luzo Market. We don't have okay. Back is probably not watching the stream. Back. We don't have we don't have that yet. We have a little cow farm, but we have not added the thing yet. So yeah. Yeah. I'm going anyway. uh SP Warp Luzo Market. For those who want to check out, I'm going to show that in a little bit. But now we have to get back to what we were discussing, which was the world border expansion. Uh, it is cool. Now it's expanded. It was from 3.5. Now it's 5K. It's better for quests, and even if people want to build slightly further away, okay, it's fine. I understood. I understood all the points, and now it's what it is. As for the rest, there have been a couple changes once it comes to crates as well. And where are they? I always there they are. This is a tent I'm going to that is essentially the market and the money shop. These were the main two additions. This may get removed in the future. I'm not exactly sure. Oh my fucking god! Did these guys use a heavy core on top of the? Oh, bro. Oh, and that's fun. Anyway, let's go back to GMS. Let me just check the stream chat, make sure no one asked me a question, and no one asked yet. All right. So, there has been a couple of changes here. Apparently I have a little bit of amnesia, and I thought the rare crate existed, but it hasn't. This was implemented now. These are the contents. You can either, if you have a key, click on your right click, do a right click to essentially activate, or left click to get the information of what exactly it is with the rarities and all these things. This is an addition. This has been revamped. I'm not exactly sure what has changed, so I'm going to actually ask Andre for this because I'm not exactly sure what has been altered. Now, this is the new thing, the Deep Ocean Key, which will connect to this, which now is absolutely nothing. In fact, it could probably break this glass, and that is not very nice. This comes as a replacement of the Duck Crate, which has been sunset, and its replacement is coming soon. ... As can be seen in the announcements channel. Bro, wait a minute, who sent that? Okay, fuck it. Um, and it's going to be replaced by the deep ocean crate. That is how we decided to go ahead. Partly because that one was a limited time crate key from the beginning. It was meant to be that, and now this is going to be the replacement. But the duck key is gone. We are not opening the deep ocean key right now. We are taking a little. It should be added within the next couple of days, so it is a feature that is coming soon. Something that is not coming soon, is already added, is something that can still be seen in the leaderboard, which is coins. I think you got coins from. I think you got coins from doing a couple of quests, as far as I'm aware, or something else. Admittedly, I never really looked much into it. It was just another indicator. The coins have been removed. As far as I can tell, they are gone. There were never really much use for them, so they are gone. Each one has translated into 1,000 money for each. Back is having a couple of issues, which now that the conversion has been made, Back had 80 of those coins, meaning that he now is quite a bit more rich, apparently. Even though I cannot see that here. Okay, absolutely fantastic. It's probably not calculated yet or something. I don't know. The fact of the matter is, the coins have been deleted, and each one has been converted to 1,000 money, normal money, and we're going to be going with that. Uh, Give me just a second. Okay, back. Now for the final thing, and the most, I would argue, relatively important thing, is Bedrock compatibility, which has not been added yet. In the announcement, it can be seen as a coming soon. We talked about Bedrock compatibility before. We determined that was a relatively important thing. The style that the server operates on is not very competitive. That is one of the disadvantages when going for Bedrock compatibility, because a majority of them are on consoles and on phones, and it's hard to compete in those devices, but it's mainly a non-competitive server. In fact, the only place in the server where you can PvP is an arena that is right there. That is the only way that you can do any sort of PvP on the server, meaning that most of those players would not care anyway, as the server mainly around building, revolves around building. We felt it was necessary. We had it a couple of servers ago, we removed it, there was a couple of difficulties, and those difficulties have not really disappeared. We have been trying it, we have been testing it out, but due to the way that Java and Bedrock handle packets and handle things, there's a couple of things that are not working as well, and it needs more time. We talked about this a couple of days ago, probably 1 or 2 weeks ago, that we were going to add it. It is going to be added. It's confirmed. It will be adopted onto the server. It opens up a new market for us, but right now it is not open yet. Although I would bet that won't take much longer, I would say. Funny how every person went AFK except for Bice. So yeah, that is all the changes. Let me check if I forgot something. Nope. Apparently all of it is all of it. So yeah, the server is not having as many people today, although that is kind of understandable. Probably people are doing things, and it's admittedly, it's 6 p.m. where I'm at. America is 5 hours before, essentially 5 hours earlier, so it's still relatively early in the morning, kind of, especially in the West Coast. So, yeah, I understand that, and people also have things to do on weekends. It's fine. But, let's see. Who we have here? We have Leaf, we have Back, and we have Vice. So, let me just switch here to Discord in a second, and I'm going to stay in chatting. I'm going to stay in Discord, and I hope the stream does not fuck itself. It does not. Thank you, OBS. And now I'm actually going to do some base reviews. I'm going to look around bases and such. which will first start by mine. And I actually need to ask, is everyone here okay if I show your base on stream? Let me hope for back to relog, because he probably will want to answer this question. Is he having some sort of connectivity issues? He's been logging and he's been relogging quite a couple of times. Let me just go back to live chat. All right. Where's Astro? And David is okay. All right. Right. A little bit. All right. So as for right now, I'm going to start specifically with the city of Luzo, or Ciudad de Luzo, which is my base that I have with my absolutely blummin' fantastic loving partner. I love you very much, Raffard. And so, let's start. This was essentially the first house that I built here. There was a portal right here. I decided, yes, this was going to be the place, and essentially started out. I actually never tested doing this sort of thing with roofs like this. The only time that I did was ages ago. Essentially, it was on SquigCraft Season 1. And the only server before then was Quigsville. That was the last time I tried to do something like this, but it turned out actually quite nice. I thought it would actually look quite cool. It's cozy, it's small, but it's cozy and it does the job. Since then, I started to expand into multiple different areas, and this actually can be seen here. The base is mainly Portuguese, so this is the agriculture zone. We have sweet berries on our left. If I go straight, I have pumpkins and melons, and here is wheat, we have carrots, and we also have potatoes. And this actually comes quite useful when, once again, slash market, you can actually sell all of these. I have not tested it yet, but it sounds promising. And here we also have our sugarcane farm. Now, if you pass, this name is fine, although there's a couple of names that are more jokes, internal jokes, than anything, so this is not the best base to learn Portuguese, if that's what you're going for. So yeah. We have the villager area here. Unfortunately, I have not had the time to decorate this yet. We had our first smelter house. This was actually quite important for a little bit. Hey, Lost. Hey, Lost. This is our storage system. It has more than enough space for the auto sorter to be built. I just have not had the time to do it. And, well, honestly, it's fair, admittedly. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it would need to be such a large storage system if I wanted to include every single item variant and storage systems and item sorters. Per chest, they only allow one type of item to exist. Unscramble the following word. What? Okay, so it has to... Wait. What? You have 20 seconds to unscramble the following word. Egg. Bro. Okay, just because of that. Chat games. I'm going to put unscrambling. And reverse, unscramble. There it is. I have no idea what this item is. Nitwit. Ah, Nitwit. The villagers that everyone hates. Mending. Alright. And another one. Iron shovel. I'm pretty sure that's iron shovel. Okay, this is not even fun, is it? Okay, Back is the only one doing it. Alright, fine. This man, when chat games was implemented, it was on a set like 5-minute timer. It would always hit at 5 minutes. This man was doing nothing other than this. He was pretty much at his keyboard, ready and absolutely ready to just chat game start, immediately typing out whatever necessary, and boom. There was a screenshot of him clicking, because there was one where you have to click. For example, chat games, click, I believe it's clickable. It cannot be started, really? Oh, that's annoying. But yeah, there's a game where you just click the thing in the chat. And it just does, and I think he did it in less than a second. That is taking into account the time it takes for the human mind to process, for the click to happen, for the server to receive it due to ping, and then put the answer back. And he made it in less than a second. And of course, I believe it was even shorter than that. I saw a screenshot where it was the moment it showed up, it was registered. So like 0.00 seconds. I have no idea how that happened, but alright, it's fine. So yeah, as I was saying, this is the storage system at my base. Let me just turn on some shaders because actually that might be unwise. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit unwise. My PC does not handle that. So that's the storage system. It's still to be complete. This is our new super smelter. It's actually slightly larger than the one I did last season, and it has been a massive help. And it's fed by the weirdest of machines, which I still have no idea how it works, and there's a creeper right there. There we go. And yeah, that's about it. Now, this entire base, um, was not planned at random, essentially. Let me see if I can actually find the file here. Because there is an... Okay, there it is. I'm going to open this image. Let me just go to OBS, because I need to change something up. Main screen. And I'm going to transition to this. Which is this. This is the zoning map of Luzo. From the moment I built the base, I started designing what I wanted this town to be and where I wanted everything to go. I was not sure exactly what to do, but I started with here. This is like the main roundabout. That was not meant to show up. Here's the main roundabout. This is the dock, and this is the docks that I want to eventually build out. Let me just unlock my phone once again. Give me just a second. All right, all right. This is the dock. This is the docks. This is the rural area. Anything that comes with farms and such is going to be here. This is pretty much already full. It actually extends a little bit to this side because of this... where am I? Where the hell am I? This. This is the sweetberry farm that I have right here, so it actually does extend a little bit further compared to what's in the picture. This was just a rough schematic of what I wanted to do. This was the industrial zone. Anything with machinery and such would be there. We are a vanilla server, but what I call machinery is like auto smelters, item sorters, and a couple of other farms. This theoretically is within... This is also machinery, but it is mainly to sugar cane, so I decided to just do it, and I just decided to put it here. No need to relocate it, and boom. And yeah, the industrial area, even though it does not show, does extend far, far lower than what is actually shown here. Now, this was the original map, the original idea. There were residential homes, which I eventually removed because I found there was no real reason to keep it. AstroDev is back. Welcome back, Astro. So yeah, let me just... Oh, I realized that I'm still here. Sorry. We have here a market street. And this is something that does exist, is essentially the Luzo market. It transformed into the Luzo market. The Luzo market maybe will take up a big portion of this place. That is in pink, because I'm actually not sure if OBS is showing my cursor or not. But what's these lines right here? This is the main road network that I was planning out. Because there are some side roads and streets and such, I wanted to build a road network with 3 bridges. I was going to bring back a long-term tradition that I had of building a parliament house. For those that have met me since Squigsville, they know that I built a lot of these. Particularly, I built 2, if not 3 of them. I think I built 3 of them to this day. Season 0, 1, and 2. Um, but since season 3, I essentially stopped doing it, and I want to do it again. I was thinking the island, this was the island that I was going to do things. I was going to build it here, but later I decided against it, and I'm still going to build it, but somewhere else completely. This, of course, this map was the first revision. It has changed quite a lot, and let me go back to my beautiful Minecraft. And yeah, and that's about it. That is essentially how this is, and I remember now that I forgot to put some tags on my stream. So that's that. And yeah, this road, for example, is now going to connect straight to this. It's normal land connection. Is not a bridge anymore. This is one of the revisions. And I later want to do more of a server-wide project to build a road network. Because something that I've been trying and testing, let me see if I have it in my e-chest. I don't, unfortunately. But something that I do have and do have tried, I have tried this before. It's not finished and it will not be finished for a while. It also needs to pass through approval by the community and by Squig. Is what if horses were made like cars? In the sense that you can apply armor to horses. Horses can already, in the best scenarios, can be quite fast already. But what if with armor they could be made faster? Like a car, for example. And the idea was elytras are fun, elytras are nice, and sure, the server has teleport, but wouldn't it be fun if the server had a proper road network connecting you from base to base, and you could just go via horse, and while elytras could theoretically be faster, ice boats could be theoretically faster, it would still be fun, would still be enjoyable, and you actually get to be on the ground and seeing all of the different biomes that you pass through. That was the idea that I had. And I will present it later. I'll make a suggestion for such a thing. Because if horses are made faster with those types of armor sets, we could legitimately build a road network that would be quite cool, and I really do think it could be a great addition to the server. Just makes things feel a little bit more connected. And yeah, I have this entire thing for things being concise, connected to each other, and just instead of being completely separate. It's one of the reasons why I propose these sort of things. And in fact, I've done things similar to this. Essentially, Iceways, I've done it in season 1 of SquigCraft, if I remember correctly. I did it, was amazing fun, it was very cool. In fact, I could do something special. Uh, in short, let's see. It's update day. Oh, I should probably shut that down. Oh, that isn't. You are not meant to see that. And there was a video that I made ages ago, like legitimately ages ago. It's now unlisted, but I'm pretty sure it still exists. Hmm. Okay. Okay, and it should be here. There's a video that we can later watch, which is this thing. Oh my god. This brings me such nostalgia. This was made in August of 2022. God damn it. Damn, this is old. Damn, this is old. We may watch it later if I remember. I'll just switch back to OBS and let me just switch back to the game. And yeah, in short, let me just put in game mode. This is my base. Yeah, I realize that now is the only time that I did an aerial of this thing. And from above, it actually looks quite cool. Not gonna lie, it does look cool, and my thing with things being concise and all connected, I think really turned out quite well here. Now, the only thing that I have not shown yet is the part of the part that is open easily to the server, where it's this is the market of Luso or Mercado de Luso, because Luso is essentially another word to describe Lusitanian or Portuguese. Portuguese from Europe, not Brazil. Thank you very much. And I wanted to pay homage to my home country because I realized that I did not do that for quite some time, and thus why it's called Luso, and why the city is called Luso or Lusitania, because I just decided to call it that when I started. And this is essentially the line, kind of what I call it an international marker. It's completely irrelevant for it to be here or not, but I just like the thing, like its look. It essentially marks the distance of, hey, you're entering into a special region where English is on all plaques and Portuguese is the essentially second priority. Because this is more international, the server does not speak Portuguese. There's only two people, me and my partner, that do speak Portuguese. So, of course, you have Chama, Infinidade, Pilhagem 3, Proteção 4, Remendo, Inquebrável 3 e Toque de Seda. However, these are, respectively, Flame, Infinity, Looting 3, Protection 3, Mending, Unbreakable, and Silk Touch. Because, well, I actually want to be able to sell things, and if people do not understand Portuguese, then that would be a bummer. And so, that's what it is. And this, thankfully, is a little bit easier because the server, being in English, will always show you the number, show you the what you're actually buying. For example, this is a supply of sugarcane, sweet berries, baked potatoes. And yeah, so yeah, if you also need to buy food, this is a great thing. Now, a warning that I leave to everyone that already has shops on the server, because now Flash Market makes it much easier to get money. I recommend you guys review all of the prices because things will inflation is going to happen because a thousand money may have took a little bit more time before. Now you can do it much easier and get much more money. So that is something that is going to have to be kept in mind. So that is that. This is the villager spawner. The docks, as I showed, are still going to be in this portion right here. And in fact, there may be an event, a building event, connected to it. There may be a building event that is coming for that. Speaking of, we are currently, and I'll have to switch it for the 10 billionth time. If I go here to, okay, I'm still in the chat. If I go to announcements, I announced a couple of days ago. Where is it? Did I? Wait a minute, did I? Pretty sure I did. Okay, this was an update to the build event to an absence of submission. Da 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 da. I did the new event though. Where is it? Oh, right, sorry. I forgot we have since moved this thing here. So yes. This is the building event that is currently happening. It is going to be ending in 3 days, so at midnight of Wednesday, British summertime or Western European summertime. If you are confused about what that is, just search Lisbon time and there you go. So, but this is also dynamic, so it should tell you exactly what it is. It's 45, but realistically, it is 59. It's 23:59, just the website I was using was not permitting of midnight. So this is the shop building competition. No entries have been put yet, but also not that many people started to did or had a shop when I started it. Was one of the reasons why we started, and it's just these things. Essentially show the shop, show the architecture, how it integrates with your base. That is something that I value a lot when looking at these submissions. While the vote ultimately comes down to the players, I still have a couple of considerations and a couple of remarks for each, and I usually leave them on the projects section, which is where it is. It's here. For example, this is the tower. This is quite cool. This is done by Texi. And for example, when it came to Starter Home, I did not put something here. But I remember saying this is awesome because this was essentially the base that won the previous competition. this looked very cool. Was a base like this. Central was a floating island with a house on top and with a farm below connected by chains. This was such a cool concept. I really, really enjoyed seeing this. It was nice. Overall, it was actually quite nice. And I will stop the yapping now because most people are probably already tired of such a thing. Back to the main game. And yeah, the building competition is still going to be live for until Wednesday at midnight. So, submit things until then. Should be relatively easy. And now, something that is also easy is teleportation, because I'm going to be choosing which base I'm going to visit. Now, where the hell is Astro? No, it's not. You is Astro? No, it's not Astro. Don't I have Astro's location? Home Astro Dev, then let's see. What does he have? He has home. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is the one, yeah. Is he here? Does not appear so. Astro, may I show your base on stream? I think it's still this house. If it's not, then yeah. Yeah, of course. It's the tower, right? My new house. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. I am at your tower. I'm at your tower. Okay. This is his previous. Like, fighter farm. ID. So yeah, this was his previous, this was his previous base with a lot of dogs, admittedly. There are entrances inside. Let me just pass through. Okay, alright. Yeah. Okay, it's pretty much everything that you needed in terms of storage and such. And okay, it just ended, and you continued it like this. Alright. It's very compact inside, admittedly. Making me feel slightly claustrophobic. But from the outside, not bad. Not bad at all. I actually like it a lot. I imagine there would be some sort of bell in here. It's nice. And one of the things that I'll add this, not saying the space did it bad or not, one of the things that I say when I mention cohesion, every single announcement of a build event has included this. If I check it, give me just a little second. Da, 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 da. I usually say to participate in this build event, you must build insert theme of the thing here. For the market, I said you must build a shop or market zone district of some sort, comma, along with its surrounding environment. And this is one of the things that I often look for. This is a nice build. I like it a lot. It's nice. There could be a little bit more. There's all these things, a little wall and such, but it's kind of placed a bit in the middle of nowhere. It's like it spawned out of nowhere, and this is one of the things that I look at. It's still a good build, admittedly, but I feel is one favorite band. Oh, I could not possibly answer that. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. Like, what the hell? Nickelback. I have no clue who those guys are. Anyway, it's a nice build. I really do enjoy it. The only thing that I usually look at once it comes to bases is how they integrate. For example, if I go to... I have to check, where is it? It's Glitter Kitty's Humble Home. It's not that one. Don't I have the... It is nearby. I'm pretty sure it is. XC Lines, Bale Garden, Backwolka. There it is. So 152 minus 323. TP and OXW. There we go. Okay, it's close enough. This, however, I would consider it's a bit more integrated. It actually uses part of a natural environment to do something. I'm not sure. Get another one, no worries. Yeah. Yeah. It's a base that essentially won the last competition and one that I really, really do like. Now, arguably, some people could say it kind of comes out of place, especially this part here is, well, quite flat, and definitely that was not generated by Minecraft, but hey. Oh, you also have that thing. But it looks quite nice, and this was one of the builds that actually legitimately shocked me with this entire thing. Another one is Taxi. I believe it is it Mansion? Dark Home. I think it's Home. Yes, it is. And this is Taxi's humble abode. And by humble, I mean massive. And this has a lot of potential. It's slightly more. The colors make it blends in. And I'm guessing that a couple of trees along these paths would make just the entire thing look amazing. What I usually don't like to see, and I remember having seen it on some of the previous Evas, was pretty much people building amazing buildings, amazing looking towers, and not even near their base, and not even connecting them with a path. Just makes it feel, oh yeah, this was for a build event, let's just slap it here and boom, it's done now. It's not necessarily that those builds are bad, but they just don't have the same connection, per se. It's one of the things that I really look at when I'm looking at the submissions for each. Now, it's time for me to TP to AstroDev. Blunk. And hello. Hey, may I TP to your base? Oh, there we go. Hey. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, is it underground? Is it underground? Come from the outside. Oh, I see what you did. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is not natural. Oh. Okay, so it flows from here into this thing. It goes down in lava, and it literally is in the middle of nowhere. Oh, this is so sick. Oh, this is very sick. Oh, this is... Wow. Okay. Okay, alright. Let me just, save this. Astro Devs, cave. I'm just going to save it. This actually looks nice. Like, okay, okay, I forgot to see this part. Oh, okay, this still is actually super creative. Like, props to him for that. The entrance is super creative. Like, he used the environment very well here, and it's mainly underground. All right. It definitely is cool. It is quite utilitarian. You have a shit metric buttload of storage here. You're not going to have a lot of problems. Okay, this is meant to be special? Okay, this is meant to be... Is it because it's deep slate and it's because it's gold, or it's just because, well, I want to show that I'm rich or something? I'm not sure. Isn't there like deep slate? Is it what, cold deep slate that is incredibly rare, or is it this one also rare? Regardless, it looks cool though. That I have to guarantee. Now let me just turn on shaders temporarily. Let's see if and let me guess, I forgot to. Oh no, I'm actually sharing Minecraft. Let's pull back to the game because I'm rich. This is just flexing because I'm rich. Got it. With shaders, it hides it a little bit, but yeah. But this looks very, very nice, especially this lava and the way it affects lighting here. Oh, I'm really such a slut for shaders that just use colored lights. It just makes it feel better. Like, sir, there are so many shaders that, yes, this is lava, but the shader is going to just emit white light. It really does not look that good. This actually does emit light that connects to whatever it is. This, like, is this... I'm not a shader developer, but is this thing really that hard to make? Because this genuinely looks awesome. I cannot say anything other than that. It just looks amazing. And I also do like these banners here. I think it's one of the first times that I see Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Welcome back. It's one of the first times that I see people using custom banners on the server this season. I don't think I've seen it, now. But they look cool. They admittedly look cool. Oh my god, back is with a 1 second of ping. Holy shit, what the fuck happened there? But yeah, it actually looks very cool. This, well, okay, this is the other thing that some people could say, but whatever, it sticks out very much, but eh, it's fine. It's fine. This was already cool. Had I not turned around, I would not realize this was here. So honestly, yeah. If you have keys that do not work, let me know. Weiss is back. Yay. Nixu. Don't mind that, Nixu. I don't. I have to fix it. Was slain by Astro Death. Oh, death, become my blade once more. Oh. Did I collect items? That was not meant to. I surely hope not. Master Wu. I actually never been inside of this thing. Master Wu, what does this man have to say? My bad. Nothing apparently. Anyway. So that was Astro's base. Would I give it a rating? I'm not going to give it a rating out of 10. I'm just going to say I actually liked it. I liked it quite a lot. And now it's back. Home. I think it is home, back, Volca, home, base in this case. And this is Taxi. Although we can also, once again, explore Taxi's base a little bit. You're welcome, Astro. This was the one I was showing before. First of all, Taxi, he's an exceptional builder. He really is just exceptional. He and Squig went together. They made the vast majority of Spawn. Like, he knows his stuff. He knows how to build. Backwalker is homeless. Need my new house to come in. Oh my god. So yeah, this is essentially the inside. I called it Texi's mansion, but he said, oh no, it's just a starter base. Yes, a starter base that has a fucking reception. And an entrance hall that is larger, that is probably twice as large as my current base. Yeah, sure. It's just an entry-level base, of course. This here looks cool. And one thing that I can expect with Texi is that we are going to get a lot of storage, we're going to get utility, but it still is going to look exceptional in terms of build quality. Like, Texi knows his stuff. Like, legitimately. He did not submit when we were doing the starter base, partly because he was incredibly busy. Hey, welcome back, HC Line. Had to get daily on ADV. I have no idea what he just said, or she just said, but whatever. Okay, this is the other part. This is big storage, though. This is already quite good. I have zero clue what Adventures is. What is... What is Adventures? I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. Whee! Factions. Ah. Okay, got it. It's banned. It's been quite some time since I played Factions, honestly. Alright. Do we have anything hidden here? No, we don't. Then they all come from there. Ignore claims, please. Thank you. I'm going to leave. But overall, it's that. There's also the path, and he already started laying out the paths for a couple of other things. So yeah, it's going to get better. Is that just a normal house, or is that a village? Okay, it is a village. It got boring, 2 years of not losing. So yeah, this is his base, and this is his tower. Once again, not only the tower, everything around it has shaped around it, including this thing, but in a way that actually looks very cool. Once again, I can tell that this is not how it was before. The mountain probably continued on straight to here. He had to remove a couple blocks, but he made it in a way that actually does look nice. Does look very good. So there are all the chests, which currently have nothing in it, is probably mainly decorative. There's the thing for the observation deck, and then there is this thing if you want an even higher observation deck. No. There's a cherry blossom, and yeah. With shaders, how does it fare? Alright. Rethinking voxels? Alright. I could realistically just make kind of a wallpaper service. Like SquigCraft has so many talented builders that I could legitimately just go around bases with the shader enabled, take high resolution pictures of bases and such, and just allow them to be used as wallpapers. Like legitimately is something that could happen because all these buildings are just phenomenal. Yeah, I don't have much to say on that. So this was Texi. Now for the actual Backwolka base. Where is it? Is base, is ocean, is bed, maybe? Yep. There it is. Or maybe this is the factory region, away from everything else. There's the villagers, selling and breaking. This is selling nothing special. Punch 1, I'm guessing that is still being worked on. Okay, these ones, okay, that's a lot larger. Oh, he even, oh wait, actually. He stated the number of emeralds per. That is actually quite something. This is something that I will have to tell my partner we should do. Right now, we only have the name of the thing in Portuguese. We have the name of the of every enchant in Portuguese. Um, but we could also have how many emeralds it takes. Give me just a second. And I'm back. And hello back. Hello back. All right, base is fixed. Already? Has anyone joined? No. No, I'm guessing not. Nope. Base is fixed. Already? Oh! That guy can fuck off. Am I still logged on? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, this works. Yeah. Yeah, this just works. Is now hidden. If I was on a boat, it's possible that I would not even have realized. Yeah, it's on a boat, I would probably not even realize other than that glass door in the front. 1 second. And I'm back. Ugh. Right, and we have been streaming for, okay, officially an hour now.
Hello.
Hello, Astro. How are you doing?
Good.
Why is your volume so low?
Oh, my bad. Wait.
You no more private chat. Is it fixed?
Wait. Think.
Hmm? Okay.
It's better now?
Slightly. Can you speak again?
I don't like touching Bach Walker.
Alright. Voice and Nix, you can check mod chat. I will check it. No issues. I'm in the game? Yes, I'm in the game. Give me just a little second. This is private conversation. Can we add this? There is no way that this is the. There's no way. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. We should. I'm not sure how that works, but. Okay. Can we add it? Andre, yes, we need to add it. Yes. That would be super. That would be super fun to be added. And I just realized that no one in the stream is probably understanding what I'm talking about. Um, Astro, I'm going to send you something in DMs.
Okay.
Where the hell is this? Alright, where is Astro, Astro, Astro? Where? So is this? Okay, why is this not allowing me to do this? Oh, come on, why can I... Come on. Oh, there we go. Andre was asking if we could add this.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. In the meantime, actually going to go back and going to check the rest of Backwalker's base.
That mod is extremely fun.
Yes, that was my thoughts exactly. Ah, got it. It would actually be super cool to see, but I think that's a mod. I'm not sure if we can actually integrate it, unfortunately. I may have to check. The mod is called Pat Pat. Let me just switch OBS to the main screen. Please. Thank you very much. Um I want to check out Pat Pat mod. Does it exist? Yes, it does. CourseForge. Ugh. Oops. That was not my intention. Simple fabric mod. Okay, we cannot implement this yet. Or wait, can we? Paper can be implemented on. How the fuck does that work? Um, mod which allows you to pat any loved one, loved and unloved living mod in Minecraft. Server side is optional. Oh, so this can be just implemented by anyone. Metal pipe piston default. What? Oh, this mod is amazing. Okay, it cannot be added to the server, or maybe it can. I'm not sure yet. If you have a non-fabric server, you can install the PAP plugin. This plugin provides the server-side functionality. This is sick. No, I'm actually going to put this to a vote immediately. Like, actually, I'm going to do a poll immediately. This is just amazing. Wait. This is crazy. So, I'm going to do a poll. Um, where the fuck do I make a poll? Here. Should we add the pat plugin to the server? Yes. No. Yes. No. Duration 24 hours. This is the plugin. Requires a client-side mod. It's still cool. Yes, we absolutely should. We absolutely should do this. And slash broadcast, because I can just do that. New poll in... Well, new poll available. Alright, so who else... Astro, whose base should we check next?
Let me think.
And maybe a player that is also offline. I'm just not exactly sure who to check.
Do F80. Like
F80.
he has a nice house.
F80. F80. Why can I... Does he not have... Why can I not check his home?
Yeah, it's Brook, but it's like on his alt, so.
Yeah, I know it's F80, but what do you mean the player is not found? He has logged on the server since. The hell?
Try F80.
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 Oh. Okay. Okay, I hate this. I hate this so much already. Cannot be teleported to beds of offline players. Okay. Balls. What the fuck is this? Nothing. B. Weiss. Is this the one?
It's the stream is like a bit behind, so it's loading. Um,
I can TP you here if you'd like.
oh yeah, that's the one. Be wise abode.
Okay.
I don't know if it's that Be Wise's, but
B Weiss is online. I actually thought this was Weiss's house. Claimed by F80. Why did I then put it at... Yeah, this is Weiss's abode. This is how I
yeah,
registered
wait.
it.
I'll hop online real quick. I'm
Hmm?
looking for a build. I'll come online real quick.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why I... You... Where's Weiss? Weiss's abode. That does not make much sense to me. Why would I do that? And why can I not find it? Okay. There it is. I'm going to edit and put F80. F8... F80.
Nah, F80, F80.
Like, why? I don't understand why he had to put a no. Probably to fuck with server admins or some shit. Anyway,
it's a, it's a very expensive name, so like F80 is very expensive, and F80 is like $20 or $40.
Got it. Oh, because it's a three-letter name.
Yeah, and it's numbers, so.
Okay. All right. Damn back your ping. Poor back. Oh no. Right, so this is his house. Interior looks nice. I like those things supporting the ceiling. I'm not exactly sure if this is supposed to be like this or like this, admittedly. There's a little thingy, a balcony here, so you can see all over his small village and probably a little bit more right there. Cherry blossom. All right. It's cozy. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice house.
It is. Especially on the outside, it also looks quite nice.
Yeah.
The only the only thing I wish could be slightly different. I'm not sure what plans he has for this village, but if it's to, I don't know, maybe upgrade the houses or do something, this path should be extended to the rest of the village. It feels like it was just plopped onto here.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll play like a lot, because he's like very busy with factions and shit. Like survival isn't his like really his thing anymore.
Makes sense. All right. Yeah. Still, if he plays or not, it's a cool base. That is, yeah. I'm not going to give number ratings because this is just cool. All right. So who else should we check? Let's see who's online. Um, Weiss. Admin. I have no idea what this is. Probably should not check it though. Um. Oh, is this meant to be a stash I'm not supposed to see? Holy shit! How deep was this thing? Okay, so we're here now. New
The
pole.
fuck
Okay.
is that stash?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I was meant to see that. Oh, he has been doing preparation for Slash Market. At least that's what I'm guessing. This is pretty much all the crops that I have. Melons, pumpkins, the little bit of sugarcane, wheat. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, is there... That's a lot of mobs. That is... That... What is the entrance? Oh, wait a minute, I remember. He said he wanted to do a base that was hidden within a mountain. So yeah, doing this like this will open the door. And I'm guessing a singular button. Button. Can be stone, I think, I guess. Okay, this is not how it works, is it? Uh, is it a... What's the name of the thing that you use to make dirt ready for planting crops?
Boom or ho.
Ho, exactly. Thank you.
You calling me a hoe?
No. There we go. Yeah, I just completely forgot. Just completely forgot the name. Okay, so there it is. It's different. Do I pay or not? Since Squig accidentally cleared. What is he referencing to? I have zero clue. All right. It's meant to be different. It's meant to be a base that is hidden. For all it's worth, I think it gets the job done. The only thing I would say is this looks a little bit too artificial. Just a completely blank thing and a suspicious block here. Out of everything, this is the one singular block with nothing on it that is just like this. So I would guess it makes it slightly suspicious, but other than that, it's functional, it works. Not every base needs to have inherent maximum beauty block vomit thrown onto it. This works. What would you say?
Yeah, it looks good.
Right. Right. So let's see what else. I'll just go into spectator. Have I ever checked out? I think I have Lost's house somewhere. No, not. Is it? Yeah, Lostland. GP Lostland 16. Where is he? There we go. Yep, this is Lost. Or we have two Losts. Because it's yeah, it's Lost Skull and Lostland, right?
Yeah.
I completely forgot the name. I almost forgot about that. Right, this is the start of something. So I will make my appearance known. Okay, he has a beacon, something that I probably should try to invest in. Little crop here. The houses look nice, especially this one. There's a little balcony, a different exit around the back. I'm just... Where the hell is he? How does one access that portion? Right, is cool. Does not have as much storage, but I'm guessing maybe there's another house dedicated to that. He's doing something down there. Oh, there we go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh, so this is the cat house. Look, the cat and the dog house, I imagine? Shed. Okay, it's a shed. It's a shed. There's an iron golem. Because I'm guessing this is either a breeder or a farm. Let me check it out. And it's... Yeah, is the former, I think. This is, I imagine, the trading hall? Yep, there it is. It's going to be quite big. Something that I'm realizing is the one that I have at my base is probably nowhere near as large. Mine is still going to be doubled, but now that I realize it may need to be slightly larger than I thought. Probably maybe 3 times its size. Alright. Honestly, I like it. The only thing I would say is paths really are missing. The path between the bases is kind of it's really kind of essential, I would say. Something tells me that this part in the middle could have some sort of centerpiece. Oh, you forgot. Oh, wait a minute. Are you watching the stream? I did not realize that. Uh, okay. Let me just get this. Okay. All right. So I forgot the underground portion. Uh, let me check it out then. I'm guessing it's this entrance. Hello. Okay, the supports of the house goes deep, 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 and oh, okay, this is already different. Oh, yes. On bricks. Okay, so no auto sorter, but everything is neatly organized. Wait a minute. Oh, you're using the 3 levels for... Oh, wait a minute. Sea and snow, redstone and terracottas. Okay, this is actually quite smart. No, this is actually very, very smart.
I'll be right back.
All right, all right. Ugh, my voice is already dying. I'm not used to speaking for this long. Right? There's the portal here. This already has a different style, but I really like the walls here. This part especially looks quite nice. Love ceiling that is smooth and such. This is going to be a big tunnel. Holy shit, this is wide as hell. Oh, and this is, I'm guessing, is where you get a lot of the resources? Or maybe a farm of some sort? Enchanting, and this, I'm guessing, is a farm. Okay. Alright. This part is definitely more functional. I'm guessing, Lost, can you tell me, this is this is where you, is your mine, maybe? Holy shit, pour back, 2500 ping. My base is built on top of underground thingy with sus gravel, forgot the name. My base was built on top of, okay. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Yeah, that is mine. Yeah. Was built on the name of an underground thingy. Yeah, I know what you mean. I forgot what that's called too. Got lucky with a zombie spawner. It's really forgettable. Uh slightly. I don't think that was the biggest element of 1.20. I completely forgot the name of that thing. Is the remains of something. I really have no idea what the name is though. I really do like this room though. Is this room meant to be a meeting room of sorts? Or was it just here on accident or something? This actually is nice. Let me just do some slash sit. Yeah, it's cozy. The fireplace. It's not lit, but let me get a flint and steel. Yeah, there you go. Nice flint and steel. This place is now lit. I could turn on my shaders. And yeah, it's nice. Very cool. Let me just get some water. Because I'm not sure if this is meant to be. It's one of those rooms I dusted out. Yeah. Wait a minute, so this is auto-generated? Oh, shit. Okay. Oops, that was not my intention. Campfire. How the... Okay. Yep, it's auto-gen. How the... Sack? Wait a minute, is that correct? Huh. No. Ink sack. Or is it? Oh, it is? And shoveled and I just used shovel to put it out. Yep. I did not know this was auto-generated. This actually looks quite nice. Maybe it used to be like an ancient meeting room of sorts. Speaking of ancient, an idea that I was thinking about, I've been thinking about this for some time, is doing some events and enabling and giving some items to the server which are unique per se, in the sense that there's only one or two of them, named relics, and they would essentially either be just informative or just a unique item, or they would actually give some sort of effects. They would actually be some sort of enchantments that are higher than what you could normally get. Maybe, for example, something related to efficiency 10, for example, or sharpness 7. I don't know. Things that you can only get normally through commands, and you would be able to. Of course, there would be only one of those items on the entire server. You could not purchase it. It would just be unique. It would literally just be it would be like a one-time thing hidden somewhere on the server. And I was thinking of doing a little bit of lore around it and such. That was the idea that I had. Um I'm just not sure if I will, or if people would even be interested in such. But I think it could be interesting. Let me just reply to something. Oof. My back. So yeah, it's that. I'm figuring that. Right. So overall, oh my god, I had another voice crack. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway, the underground portion looks very, very nice. This house up top looks good. It's actually quite good. Probably this this is the really the things that I don't get, especially this window here using these things to make slabs because Mojang's a little bitch and will never allow us to have vertical slabs. This looks so cool. Like this actually looks so nice. It is the thing that I would never imagine to do in my lifetime. It looks good. And it's, yeah, I just never understand builders sometimes just how they can use items that that have a purpose and use them on a purpose that were never designed to do, but just makes it look cool from above, down, from a distance, or very up close. It just looks nice. And especially this thing right here. Although I think I've done this part before. It's awesome. So, congrats, Lost. The only thing that I would say, the only maybe two recommendations, is you got these four elements, these four bases. I'm not sure if you will maybe remodel this, maybe make it look nicer eventually. I don't know. Maybe some paths between each one of these, maybe with a little bit of vegetation. And I was thinking, in this point, in this middle point right here, there could be maybe some sort of little monument of sorts. Because if I go to home, that is not meant to be that. Thank you. The centerpiece of Lusitania is this roundabout here. It will get something better in the future, but something along this line, a small little thing that represents the town, a small little monument, be removing the gray box and replacing with a shop. Nice, nice. That's actually quite neat. Let me then do slash back. Yeah. Okay, so it will be replaced with a shop, so even better. You would be able to connect all of these with a path, and maybe somewhere around here in the middle, maybe a small tiny roundabout with maybe an obelisk or a small little monument. Just give it a little bit more character, something that is more of a good-looking thing than utilitarian per se. I think it could really fit as well. Of course, with the paths then come vegetation and such. Yeah, I think this could really that I think could really just do wonders. Maybe some adjustments here and there, and you've got a winner. And I'll already make a spoiler that the next building event will probably be docks and ports, something related. So maybe essentially docks, and you already have a space here that you could realistically use for a dock if you ever wanted to participate within that event. So yeah, the basis for we're thinking in that sense. All right. So next base on the list, we did Lost. We did not do Leaf yet. We did Back. We did Astro. Now I showed Sparkle Pup's house before. Home Joan, Bluewood City. Oh shit! I am not. No, 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 no. Mansion. Also no. Where the hell is it? Mushroom New Home. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, oh, wait a minute. What the hell is this? Oh, is this meant to be a farm? Oh, huh. Oh, so that's probably why you went to the end cities. I've never seen someone making a tree out of this. Unless it was that Miles video where he essentially turned the entirety of their SMP into the entirety of the Outcast SMP lobby into Skulk, but yeah, actually nice. Quite creative. This is, I imagine, is going to be. How the fuck did I not see that? What? What is this? Well, you win an award for largest chest. What is inside? Okay. That would be cool though if there was an entrance right here or something, and then inside was just a massive storage system. That would be okay. It would be kind of clear what it is. But this is nice. This is actually quite nice. And of course, there is this house. Yeah. All right. Tiny little thing here. Tiny little thingy here. There's the entrance. May I just come in? I'm guessing they're still probably moving in because they had a different base. Um, yeah, this is a stair that will probably have to be modified. There's this section up here. Let's continue down. What? A little bit. Those stairs will have to be. Oh, he already did this. Oh, damn. Is this actually. Oh, it does actually have ominous potions. In terms of colors, this is probably the most diverse in terms of colors that we have seen today. Every possible little item that I'm seeing here does have its own little spot. Now, for the woods, how do they manage the woods? So I'm guessing that they put the variants of each in... Yeah, okay, they put the variants in. Okay, so it's kind of what I'm doing. Overworld, Nether and Ends. There's no plaques for the rest, but I'm guessing this is just mainly armor pieces. Why do you need so many pants for? Alright. I like it a lot. Now, would I say this is the best storage system on the server at this moment? I can't really say that, because there have been a variety of others that I do think are also quite appropriate. And then the question of what makes a system like this good or not is just how effective it is at storing items. If you have capacity, if it is auto-sorted or not, or how you organize it. So it really is going to depend. The decoration comes second in this case, because most storage systems are hidden anyway. Mine, for example... Oh my god, I have to disable this portal. Thank you. Mine is not complete, but this is more going to be kind of a building meant to be maybe replicating a bank, kind of a vault type thing. We could even put a door. I'm not sure if I'll do it, if I'll actually do it or not, but that's the idea. And yeah, pretty much everything here is... Not everything, actually, but... Okay, some of the items are here. This is essentially the main. This could get sorted, the source, but then every other item is here. So I'll probably end up never actually doing it. I would consider that this is an acceptable system, but there's no denying that this base has a system that is easily 2, 3, 4 times the size of mine, and this is probably much more ambitious in that sense. And this actually makes me reflect because we are not at my base having issues with capacity, but we don't have enough chests for all the items that we would need to store. So I'll have to look into the. Oh my god, beach bucket. Oh, this is for the things. Okay, that's a rare crate key. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of plushies. So yeah, this has been enjoyable. This is actually quite enjoyable just seeing what players have built. I like it. And I'm also recording it with flashback. I may do a couple of shorts within the next couple of weeks, cutting parts of this. Yeah, just overall cutting parts of this of the stream and turning them into YouTube shorts. So I may end up doing that. I'm not even. Is my audio actually set up correctly? Okay, it is still. Okay. All right. Let's go back to. Am I How the? Oh, wait a minute. I never ended up switching. Oh, do not tell me that this has been a blank screen. Oh, do not tell me this has been a blank screen. Oh, I sincerely hope not. Um, go to my channel, remove all audio. Do not tell me that. Okay, this was not. Okay, it was not. Thankfully. Okay, that's good. So we checked out Sparkle Pup and Glitter Kitty's house. Mine already did. Twice. Blank screen. Yeah, because I'm using OBS, and OBS sometimes does not enjoy lost blank. I meant blank. I meant to say black screen. Because OBS sometimes does not like when I stream. Not when I stream, but when I have a Minecraft window open. Sometimes it has happened in the past where I'm sharing my entire screen, but it just does not show. It just refuses to show the actual content of the game. It just is black, or it will show the game but completely frozen, only with the audio available. Um that's why I'm trying to switch it to the proper game mode, and also because sometimes I have to do alt tab and I don't want for my entire screen to be shown because I only have one monitor, unfortunately. So yeah. And I actually need to ask, is my audio quality decent? I got a new microphone since last stream. Um, I think it's better. Everyone has told me it is better. I'm not sure if OBS has is actually doing it any favors though. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, rude. Oh my. All right. GMSP. So XC line. Bed. Squig. Let's go to bed. Is this the one? Well, they are here. Audio's good. All right. Good to know. Okay, pillager outpost. Nice. Um. So that is base. I'm guessing. Oh, stars is law. Okay. I imagine that XC line had another base though. Or maybe I was wrong. No, right here. Hmm. Blaze, bones, dumbfish, mule, squig, sugarcane, villy. Uh. Well. Okay, so this is also not it. Okay, what are the coordinates of that thing? Uh, 1432. 1432 minus 843. It's 843. GMC. There we go. Yeah, this was the idea that I got, that this was her base. And it's in fact also built, so let me get a stick. Is it still? Claimed by Pi 3174. I have no idea who this guy is. And why I claim this was... Maybe the base was sold? Well, regardless, it's cozy. I think that's all I can really say about it. It has all the necessary things around it. Lack of paths. It's something that I'm realizing across a lot of bases. Mine, Texi, and I think there's another one. I can't remember which that does have paths. Paths are so not that complicated. They are not really complicated to do and build. They take very little time, and it just makes things feel a bit more integrated instead of just complete islands of nothing. I would hope to do like an intermission to talk about urbanism, but I'm not going to. Otherwise, the stream is going to be 10 billion hours long. Anyway, okay, so Xe line is already seen. Joe is seen. Mine is Squig. I may actually go to Squig. Lost. X. Q. Bed. House. There. Okay. Okay, there is no need for this many torches. What? There is no legitimately need for this many torches. Like, actually. Okay, it's a blaze spawner, sure, fine, but... Okay, let's see. Anything else? Bed. Bed is missing. Chest? Okay. Obsidian? Hobby. Oh! Oh! Okay. What is under here? Villager? Well, this is maybe his base? Oh. They're all claimed, by the way. Yeah. Um... I'm guessing, yeah, all of these are claimed. I was just looking, trying to check your base. And I cannot find it. They're all claimed. Yep. Yeah, they're probably all claimed. Anyway, um, Andre has a base. So Andre has a base, although he does not want people surrounding his base. So I will not be showing that. What I will be showing though is Squig's starter base. This thing still up? Like, I'm actually not sure. Can I check? Yes, I can. Well, not that many things. People can get some money via that. All right, fine. We only have 900 ping. 150k. Actually, I wonder who's in ball top now. Okay, still Squig. Wait. Slash money shop. And this is a mine, as expected. What I want to do now is not go to base, go to bed, maybe? It's not set. That's fantastic. Guardian Jungle. Yep, there it is. There it is. It's still in major construction. Yeah. I don't think this guy knows exactly what the memo of please build a starter base and submit it. He would just went, yeah, fuck that. I'm going to build this massive temple in the middle of a jungle. Hey, it's fine. Admittedly, it's fine, and the design of the thing looks awesome. That I cannot complain, and sure, he does not have paths, but then again, it's meant to be a jungle temple, hidden among beneath the. I was trying to make a Songs of War reference. I forgot the first. I forgot the first sentence. Yeah. Um. Hidden amongst the shadows of dense forests. Exactly. Exactly. Um. So it's not really meant to have paths. At which point, yeah, he passes on that front. Same price as Takiki. This is probably going to have a smaller little temple here. It's going to have a massive, massive tower. Each one of these is probably going to have that. He does have the necessary. He does have a villager breeder with how many villagers necessary. Small little thing. Even more. This is a lot of furnaces. At this point, it would probably be more efficient for him to do a auto smelter. Maybe. Anyways. And also, does he have cacti? Oh my god. Huh. Well, that's convenient. So yeah, this is a cactus farm. And how convenient is it that, oh, okay, so it's integrated. It's cactus, then sugarcane, another layer of sugarcane. I thought these were not allowed on the server. Now I'm wrong. But the thing that impresses me the most is that, okay, he has already a good supply of cactus coming in. And funnily enough, the item that pays the most is cacti. So, sure. Sure. Yeah, I'll most definitely be doing a cactus farm in the very near future because honestly, that is what I need at this moment. Uh, not only right. And so I think we've pretty much seen everyone, other than Leaf. Where is Leaf? What is Leaf doing? He is exploring. All right. So home, Leaf, then home. Wait a little second. Bed. Okay, so this is his base. GMC. Hmm. See ya, Astro. Ooh, I like this. Right, so this is Leaf Space. It's definitely interesting. Well, I guess I can't really say that he does not integrate its environment neatly, because it clearly does not. It's a complete contrast. But anything he builds, theoretically, is going to be connected as long as it's white or any relative, for example, with pale wood. It's going to just connect fine, just fine. Alright, I like it. This was an area I explored before. Ice and... okay. Oh. Oh, I know Andre is not going to enjoy this one. Anyway, I'll just set a point, and I'm going to put leaf 19's, diorite biome. I think that's fine. That's what he said. It's gonna expand. And that's what he says. Anyway. Honestly, I cannot really rate it at this moment. partly because, well, there is not a singular definitive base, unless this is. What is this? Water. Well, there's that. There is a crafting table, and there's this. Okay, I cannot really give a rating, but it's an interesting concept. I will most definitely be looking at this as time goes on. And Astro left. I'll be looking at this as time goes on. Because yeah, honestly, um it may actually come to be an interesting base. I don't think as we just reference him. No. As we just reference him and this happens. Thankfully Slashback is now a thing. It's been a thing for a couple of days and it's been an absolute godsend. What time is it? It's 5 p.m. Okay. How long until the 2 hour mark? It's within 10 minutes. God bless for Slashback. Agreed. I like it. In general, I cannot give a rating. I will not be giving a rating to any of these. But I think this has potential. Legitimately, I think Leaf's biome has potential. And that's about it. It's also one of the only ones in this part of the map. Like, yeah, this is the part that I've explored the least, but it's like so many bases that exist on this part, and this part is just lonely as all hells. And yeah, I have not had many teleports to this region. One time I did to a zombie with my diamond armor axe. No. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So all bases of the people who are online have been checked out. There's a couple of others that I could theoretically check out. I may eventually release the map, essentially this map showing all of the bases. It would be very cool, although it's kind of a heavy map. Or large map. Okay, oh wait a minute, I've seen Lost's base before, now I connected this. Now, Lost, I'm not sure if you're still watching, but what is this thing? Like, this is south of your base, it's just this thing, and I never really realized what this is. Not sure if he's still watching, but that is one of the largest questions that I had. I have zero clue what this is. It's just been here, a perimeter made around the shape of this little hill. Not claimed, no anything. Yeah, me neither. I have no clue, and I don't think we have the tools to just check exactly who placed what block. At least I cannot find the command for it anymore. So I don't really know. It's just that's it. It exists. I guess it's a mystery we'll never find out about. Okay, that sentence made zero sense. Anyway, I think that's it. I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat. And I think this is the stream. We got all the goals that we wanted. And let me just say, as the last note, that I enjoyed seeing all these bases. The server has been going for a little bit. I think it makes 2 weeks now. While not perfect, I know. There's still been a decent amount of people. I was initially not as certain about the kind of the slowing of progression that the administration was pushing for. Now that I've seen the results, I can clearly say that honestly, it has worked. This may not have been our largest launch yet, but it's a realistic launch. It's one where I see that a lot of people here are going to be playing for quite some time. Now, the other question is always about how to promote the server, how to make sure that the server has a prolonged period of growth, not fast but sustained. And that is what I want to work on. I want the updates to be slightly frequent, and even if not the because we I think asked at the beginning of the server, do we make one massive update or we do tiny little updates here and there? And we decided on the latter, and I think the majority of the community also decided on the latter, and it's going to help us a lot. And we are going to be doing updates from time to time, doing and adding a couple of extra features. And I want to also do more of the streams. I've been even thinking of making a dedicated series, um, called, for example, SquigCraft Monthly, where I would be a normal long form video where I would just talk about what has changed, what happened, maybe big events that happened, funny moments, update that have happened ever since, those updates, why exactly we did those updates. That is something that I really wanted to do and wanted to work on. I'm not sure if I will be able to. Now I'm on holidays, it's fine, I have time for everything, but the moment I go back in college, as far as I'm aware, the second year of college, from everything that I've heard, that I'm studying cinema and television, by the way, is going to be fucked. Is absolutely going to be fucked, and I'm not sure how much time I'll have for server and for such. But I'll try my best. And I know that the rest of the administration is also going to try and go and give their all and their best to guarantee that the server continues and sustains for a long period of time. It's a community that I that I've been part of for quite some time, and is one that I would really like to see continue, essentially. And yeah, that's about it. It's a little bit of an emotional text at the end, an emotional note. But yeah, that's about it. I thank everyone that watched the stream. I'd like to thank Astro for participating within the voice chat. For everyone that is on the server watching the stream, probably this is not going to attract that many new people to the server, but hey, at least it gets documented, and now I have a little bit of content to download and edit into various YouTube shorts, and maybe that will actually give us some benefit. So I'd like to thank everyone that watched this stream, everyone on the server, every one of these fantastic people that are on the tab list. Thank the administration, in particular Squig and Andre, that worked on this quite hard. These updates are oftentimes are mainly technical. They don't build as much. They are just configuration after configuration, and Andre in specific has done most of the GUIs for the server. Really congrats to him, to make things feel as concise as they are and actually looking as good as they are. He is very knowledgeable. I really have to thank him for that. And even though none of them could be, Andre is busy with things, and Squig, as he stated before, he is busy with family. I still like to thank them for that. So yeah, it is with this note and with all the list of everything that we wanted to do for the stream now finished, that I am putting the final transition. This was a Nixu stream. It's pronounced Nixu, not NYXW. I'm looking at you, Squig, or Nixu, or whatever. It's Nixu. Thank you very much. And I would like to thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you another time. Peace.